welcome. You're watching Movers and Shakers with me, Ashkir Rahmat. And this week, we're going to talk about the wellness industry with Chairman and Founder of DFG Wellness Lifestyle. Welcome to the show, Jimmie.
Thank you very much.
Jimmie, can you share about your background and how you got into the whole wellness business?
Well, you know, I'm an engineer by training. I'm a petroleum engineer by training. So I used to drill for oil and in the sea. But one day, you know, I was in my office at that time. I was doing trading of oil field equipment, and that was during a lull in the industry. And you know, me and the girl, my secretary, and I asked her. I said, "Well, do you want to start a business something to do to keep you busy?" So we started back. This is back in '89, 1989, where there was no internet and all that. So we said, "Well, let's start a post office kind of business where people can use our office as their base, you know, and then they come and ask you to do typing work and help them with their business." So I did that, and one day an American came in. He was a big, tall guy, 6'3", and he said, "Well, can you help me type a CV, my resume?" So I said, "Yeah, but what do you do?" He says, "Well," I got to talking to him, and he said, "Well, I'm a sports coach. I specialize in strength training. I was brought to Singapore by the Singapore government, and your athletes are fast, but they are not strong. So, you know, my job is to train them on strength. And my contract is ended. I want to stay in Singapore." So I said, "Okay, what do you want to do?" He says, "Well, maybe I want to start my own business and go into fitness, selling fitness equipment." So I said, "Well, you know, that sounds very interesting. I'm a sportsman. I used to play rugby, so I'm very interested in fitness." So I said, "Maybe I can join you in this business." And he said, "Why not?" You know. So I said, "What do you need?" He said, "Well, I need some financing." So I said, "How much you need?" He said, "Well," and he named the amount. I said, "It's affordable." So I said, "Why not I be your silent partner? I'll just finance the deal, and you operate it," because he knows all the brands. He knows how to use the equipment. And those days, you know, fitness was just just a concept. It wasn't even in Asia yet. People don't have gyms. Those days, 1980s. These are the 1980s, because fitness started in America. Asia was just, you know, a very, very virgin country for fitness. So anyway, he started the business with me, and then it grew into a multi-million-dollar business. After a while, he wanted to go home, and I bought out his share, and so that's how I started in the fitness business.
Well, you've been in the fitness business and now wellness for
Yes.
26 years.
Yes.
How has it evolved over the years?
Yeah, from fitness, you see, the concept of fitness is just one aspect of a wellness concept. Wellness takes care of your mind, your body, your spirit. So wellness is more than just physical activity. You have to rest well, you have to rejuvenate, you have to eat right, right? When you talk about wellness, you know, the industry really focuses on several aspects, like intellectual wellness, spiritual wellness, emotional wellness, physical, of course, or vocational. You know, there are so many aspects of wellness that you need to take care of to have this holistic approach. So when we went into physical fitness, and we entered one aspect of physical fitness, which is exercise. From there, we went from exercise to spa, which is also part of physical, because it helps you to relax, helps you to rejuvenate, recharge yourself. So from fitness, we went to spa. And then from spa, we saw the need in the market for people who want more than that. So when we say we help people to have wellness, we look at how much lighting, the role of lighting that, you know, plays in wellness. You have the right light, you know, too bright a light, you can't sleep, too dark, you know, you can't do work. So the amount of lighting, what's in the air, the quality of the air, you know, the fitness, and many aspects of wellness. So we started to diversify. Comfort is a very important part of wellness. So we went to home furnishing, we went to home decor, into the various different types of things that make sense when you put them all together in a mix a wellness zone in their home or in their office or in their clubs or in the condominium.
Well, Jimmie, I'd like to know more about how DFG Wellness has
Yes.
actually transformed from a company that went from an equipment company to
Yes.
a total solution concept for wellness.
Yes.
But we're going to go for a quick commercial break first. Do stay tuned if you want to find out more. Welcome back. You're watching Movers and Shakers, and this week we are with Mr. Jimmie Lee, who is the chairman and founder of DFG Wellness Lifestyle. Jimmie, earlier on, we've talked about your background, how you got into this business.
Yes.
Can you share a bit more about what was the first mission and vision and the goal of DFG Wellness when you first started?
Well, you know, our vision has always been to help our customers, our clients, to enjoy a better quality of life through wellness. Because, you know, there are many ways to enjoy life, but through wellness, you know, this is where we see our role in the marketplace. So our mission is to try to make it as easy for them to enjoy an elegant, very comfortable approach to wellness that's easily within reach, convenient for them. So, you know, something they can do in their own home, something they can do in their own office, something that, you know, that they don't have to drive across town to do it, for example. That's what we're hoping to do.
But this convenience is usually sought after by executives.
Yes.
What do you foresee in the near future about the growth of this market?
Well, convenience is so important in fitness or wellness, because if it's not convenient these days for executive, they're not going to do it. So you have to put it, you know, right at their fingertips, so to say. But a lot of people now, they're living in homes that really do not have some excess space that they can create a wellness zone for themselves. You know, they're focused on the bedrooms, they're focused on the kitchen. So you go into a designer home, for example, they have designer kitchen, designer bedroom, designer living room, but sometimes they want a designer wellness space, designer gym, designer spa. And this is where we come in. You know, DFG is focused on we call it the more affluent. We're trying to target the upper end of the market, people who can enjoy the finer things in life, who wants now to spend some of the wealth that have spent their health to chase for this wealth. Now they want to spend some of this wealth to regain their health, if you will. This
To
is the kind
ensure
of-
they can enjoy the
Exactly,
wealth they actually
exactly. So we
accumulated.
want to help them to do that. That is our vision, you know, because if you think about it, for a person that lives up to 80 years old, for example, I mean, this is very common these days. You know, statistics show that the last 15 to 20 years, they always have some kind of limitation. They're living with some kind of limitation.
Yes.
And the last 5 years with severe limitation, they probably might be even bedridden or in a wheelchair. And we don't want that to happen to our customers. We want to teach them, educate them, show them that it's possible to enjoy a wellness lifestyle into your sunset years, if you will. And it's possible.
Well, earlier you mentioned that wellness is not just about taking care of one's physical health, but also the mental and the spiritual needs. What kind of solutions does DFG Wellness actually provide?
Well, we try to give them a certain balance in life. Balance is very important in terms of wellness, because if it's all about you just doing the physical, you know, just exercise, that's not enough, right? Because the brands that we have put together at this point of time gives you a certain balance in this wellness concept. For example, Techno Gym that we have, they do fitness equipment, so you have the exercise element to this. Star Pool is a spa. Star Pool is a spa where you actually take care of, you know, the relaxation, the rejuvenation part of it. Then we have the Yadros from Spain that, you know, they do the lightings, but they do it in such an elegant way, so the illumination of your living space is done, you know, to either soothe you or to excite you, but yet in such an artistic way that it has an effect on your mind. You know, so the mind element comes in for the wellness. And and also for Lotus. Lotus does home decor that is so unique. You know, it'll take a piece of wood, for example, and create this wonderful piece of furniture or wonderful piece of home decor out of it. So aesthetically very pleasing and yet very functional. So everything that we offer must be functional, not just aesthetics. It must be functional. And same with the Fendi furniture that we're sitting on, for example. These are outdoor furniture that we're offering. So you can actually come out of a spa all wet and sit on this piece of furniture and not worry about damaging it because it's outdoor furniture. It's waterproof and it's, and yet gives you this elegance, this designer look. So everything that we offer has two main elements. Must be a designer, must have some kind of design element, so you can actually bring it into your house and be proud of it. And it must be something that do with wellness, whether it's comfort or as exercise or rejuvenation. Yes.
Well, one product that I'm really interested in about is Star Pool.
Yes.
Who doesn't love going to the spa?
Yes.
Can you share a bit more about this product and how acceptable is it in the Asian market when it comes to the in-home spa concept?
Yeah, Star Pool is what we have is a very innovative, award-winning spa. A lot of the products are Red Dot Award, Design Award winners. So this is a modular concept, and with this I can create a spa for an executive in his home. If he only gives me 3 square meters of space, I can actually create a spa, and we call it the Sweet Spa. So you have a little cabin in 3 square meters of space that will give you aromatherapy, steam, it will give you color therapy, or we call it chromotherapy, or it gives you music therapy, so you can enjoy your own music and Bluetooth your own music into it. And it doubles up as a shower because it has a rain shower, it has a hand shower, it has 2 emotional showers. So instead of having a shower in your home, you just replace it with this cabin. But, and you have a complete spa in there. And this spa, there are 4 programs, and one program will excite you. For example, you want to excite yourself instead of relaxing yourself, you press a little button, it's on a panel, it's a touch screen, and then the light turns red because you want to excite yourself, and an essence comes in, aroma essence to invigorate you. You want to calm yourself, another essence comes in to calm you down, and the light turns blue, for example. The music will tone down. Instead of an energizing music, it will just be a relaxing music. So these are things that you can get in a very tight space, if you will, at home. We can offer you that.
Well, the thing about spa is in Malaysia and other parts of Asia too, compared to Europe, it's a bit different. And the Star Pool products look closer to what the European market is looking for. How do you foresee this being acceptable in the Asian market?
Well, in Asia, when people think of spa, they think of massage. They think of therapy. Therapists working on your face, doing facial and all that. But in Europe, it's a very different kind of concept. In Europe, a proper spa is how can you yourself use water, temperature, different temperatures of water, whether it's steam, whether it's ice, or just hot water, cold water, different temperatures of water, combine that with relaxation to bring out a reaction from your body, whether it's an exciting reaction, a calming reaction, or just to detox your body. So this is something, a European concept of spa is something you do yourself at your own time. We supply you the equipment, and you just use this equipment in a way that you can have a spa journey, if you will. See, if I have the same piece of equipment in this space, I can start with a cold shower and go into a steam room, for example, and then come out into an ice cold plunge, and then reverse that journey, and you get a different experience. The same equipment. So we can have all that planned for you. So give you a certain spa experience. All you have to do is tell us how much space you have. And that's why we say we can provide a solution to people. If they just tell us how much space they have, we'll propose something that will give you an experience that you want in your home.
Yeah. Well, this is sounding very exciting for me at least. But we're going to go for a quick commercial break and come back more with more business challenges that Jimmie actually faced during his earlier years starting up the business. Stay tuned. Welcome back. You're watching Movers and Shakers, and this week we are with Mr. Jimmie Lee, who is the chairman and founder of DFG Wellness Lifestyle. Jimmie, you started this business during a very challenging period and also a challenging market segment, if I dare say. Can you share a bit more about how you actually overcome these challenges?
Well, you know, in every business there are challenges. We try our best to focus on a niche market. I think, you know, we want to target the higher end of the market with products that are exclusive to us so that we don't face a lot of competition. But basically, the products that you offer to the market must be innovative, and they must be functional, and they must be high quality. That way, you know, you really ensure that people that do business with you are happy, you know, and we, for example, Technogym, a brand that we carry for fitness, we call it the Ferrari of fitness. You know, they have equipment like the Kinesis Personal, which is like a magic mirror on a wall where you can do 200 exercises in 1 square meter of space. This is something that nobody else has. This is a very unique product. So, you know, when you think about competition, well, there's no competition for something like that because we're the only ones with it in the whole, in the market. So we try to do that. And of course, you must support good equipment, good products with good service. So we focus a lot on our after-sales service. It's very important to us.
But the products you bring in are very niche.
Yes.
How do you actually sell the idea to people?
It's a very good question because education is a big part of what we do. We have to educate the market to make it known that it's available, number one, because people do not know that this kind of solution is available to them. You know, everybody, when you look at a living space, they say, well, it's too small for me to do anything with this space. Maybe I'll just put a chair in there. But like I said, with 1 square meter, I can create a gym for you. So you must educate them to tell them that this is available because of technology. Technology and design, innovation. So we're always looking for innovative products that really allow us to offer a unique or special solution to the problem that a homeowner, for example, would have if he wants to be fit, if he wants to be healthy. So we help them with that. So in that sense, you know, positioning ourselves in this way has helped us to minimize the competition, you know, in a certain way. There's still competition, always competition in the market.
But urban dwellers nowadays face one of the biggest challenges, space. It's very limited. How do you actually convince the buyers that you can still fit it in and you can still fit it in your busy lifestyle, busy work schedule to actually incorporate wellness? Right.
You know, fitting it into your lifestyle is, I mean, it's got to be convenient. At home, home is most convenient. You know, so let's talk about home. In a home environment, everybody's house proud these days.
Exactly.
They want to have something that, you know, is designer look, right? You want something that can complement your designer furniture, for example. Okay, so we look for elements that are design oriented. You know, as I mentioned before, like Technogym and Starpool, they both have Red Dot Award-winning design elements and something that is functional within that space. You know, Technogym has the Kinesis, 1 square meter. You know, just a wall. Give me a wall, and I'll give you a gym. You know, what more space saving can you have, right? Give me a wall, and I'll give you a gym. So because this piece of equipment is like a mirror, the arms fold out, lock in place, and they got pulleys and cables that you use after you finish with it. You fold the arms back, it becomes a mirror. Yeah, so it's very, very space efficient, very space saving, and it's right there. You can use it while you're watching TV. You use it, you know, just for 20 minutes a day, which I do at home. I have a Kinesis Personal, and I use it 20 minutes a day, and I've got total body conditioning. And I'm not just focusing on one part of my body. You know, I got a total body conditioning, my core, my upper body, my lower body. It can all be done.
And the best part is the machine is aesthetically pleasing.
Yes.
Well, you've been in the industry for over 26 years.
Yeah.
Can you share a bit more about how you see the trend for wellness and fitness in the coming years?
Yes, people are always in short of time, so people want instant results these days. And you have to educate them that health is not something that you can pop a pill. I mean, I say that, but the day might come where you pop a pill and you're instantly healthy and super fit, you know, but it's not here yet. So you have to spend time to look after yourself. You have to know what to do to look after yourself given the time that you have. Within the time that you have, you know, you need to exercise. You need to relax. You need to, you know, do a lot of things for your mind, body, and soul, not just for physical. So, and you need to have friends. So you need, you know, you need to have the social environment to help you. You know, so you, with all that, you prioritize your life. And it's so difficult now for a busy executive. You know, they also just focus on chasing the almighty dollar. But really, you need to step back and just say, okay, you know, I need to take care of all these other aspects of my wellness. And let me start from my home. Let me start because this, you know, I have time, at least 20 minutes a day, half an hour a day. You always have time. You can find time. You know, you don't need to be at this, doing this 2 hours a day. I say half an hour a day is plenty. You can start with that, and we'll show you how to do it, how to start this journey of wellness that you can do from your home.
Well, one piece of advice I want to hear from you is, what would you actually advise a lot of young business people who want to get into a business of a niche market like yours?
Well, you know, for us, we keep our ear to the ground on what's happening in the industry because the fitness and the health and the wellness industry is a very trendy industry, and it changes all the time. So we have to keep our finger on the pulse, and we want to stay ahead of the game. So we're always constantly looking for innovation. What's available in the market that is a bit special, you know, that can provide a solution to the changing market, a solution that can be unique to us. And then we look for partners, we look for collaborators that can help us in this journey. We are talking about, for example, the distribution that we have, the brands that we have. So we look for these brands, and then we stick with them. You must stick with them, and through thick and thin. And you know, because a journey is a long journey, you must endure. And then, you know, we believe if you do that, you can be successful. You can be successful.
Well, Jimmie, before we part off for this show, I want to hear one piece of advice from you.
Okay, I'll share it with you. I want to.
You look very young for a 64-year-old man.
Yes.
Can you share a bit more about your tips on how to actually stay young?
Well, yeah, I try to walk the talk, if you will. I try to walk. I do exercise, of course, you know, and I eat right. My wife ensures that I eat right. But more than that, you know, you must be at peace with yourself always. You know, for me, it is my God. So I have a spiritual peace, and then I always try my best to have a group of good friends, you know, and these are the people that support me, you know, in my life, and they bring me joy. And my family brings me joy. My friends bring me joy. So that's what you need to do. Always focusing. As you get older, it gets a little bit more difficult. And one advice I was giving, one thing I was sharing with a friend this morning was, you know, as you get older, you try to make a special effort to have younger friends. Right? Younger friends, because it keeps you young. And then, you know, of course, you stay engaged. You must stay engaged in the business. I'm still engaged in the business. I'm active in the business. So your mind is always still just being challenged all the time. So challenge your mind, challenge your body, you know, and be at peace with yourself, and have good friends. And I think that way you have a good chance to have a very comfortable and peaceful and happy life.
So how often do you exercise on a weekly basis?
I do it every other day. I try to give myself, my body a little rest. You know, I used to do it every day. I think you were mentioning to me you do it every day. But you know, I can do that when I was 20, 30 years old. But now my body needs a little bit of rest, you know. So I, you know, and you must do exercise, you know, in the right way. So you exercise. You must challenge your body. You just, you know, don't do gentle exercise every time. So there will be ballistic exercise, there will be channel exercise. So have a variety. Always have a variety in your life. Don't do the same thing over and over and over again.
Yeah.
You will not improve. So give yourself that chance to enjoy variety, and that way you will be happy.
Well, thank you so much, Jimmie, for giving that advice and also making sure that a man who actually sells the wellness concept also walks the talk. Well, do hope that you actually enjoyed our interview with Jimmie, and do watch us next week, same time, same place on Capital TV.